You wake up at 8:13 a.m. The first thing you notice is the silence. Not normal silence. Not the kind before traffic starts or before your neighbors wake up. This silence feels wrong. No cars, no distant horns, no barking dogs. Just the soft hum of your ceiling fan and your own breathing. You grab your phone. No notifications, no messages, no signal. That's strange. You walk to the window and pull the curtain aside. The street below is empty. No buses, no people, no movement. At first, it feels peaceful. Then you notice something that makes your stomach tighten. A taxi is sitting in the middle of the intersection, engine off, door open, just sitting there. You throw on clothes and head outside. The city feels abandoned. Traffic lights still change colors. Store signs still glow. A coffee shop down the block still has music playing inside. But there are no people. You call out. Nothing answers. You check apartments, office buildings, parking garages. Nothing. Cars are parked with doors hanging open. A grocery cart sits tipped over in the middle of the sidewalk. Someone's breakfast is still sitting on a kitchen counter, half-eaten and cold. By sunset, panic starts creeping in. You drive across the city, still nobody. No police, no crowds, no helicopters. The radio only spits static. That night, you don't sleep much. Every sound feels bigger. A pipe groaning in the walls, a refrigerator humming, your own heartbeat. You keep expecting to hear voices outside. You never do. 3 days pass. Then, something strange happens. You start enjoying it. No bills, no traffic, no boss, no rules. You take a sports car from a dealership just because you can. You drive through empty highways with music blasting and both windows down. You walk through luxury hotels and sleep in penthouses that used to cost more per night than your monthly rent. For the first time in your life, the whole world feels like it belongs to you. You enter stores without paying, eat expensive food, try on designer clothes. You stand in the middle of Times Square and scream just to hear your own echo bounce off the buildings. It feels incredible. At first. Then, practical problems start showing up. Power stations need workers. Water systems need maintenance. Fuel pumps stop working. The city begins to decay around you. Streetlights fail. Elevators die. Food spoils. And the silence starts changing. It doesn't feel peaceful anymore. It feels heavy. You begin talking out loud. At first, it's harmless. Just little things. Where did I leave the flashlight? Or, that storm looks bad. Then you notice something unsettling. You're answering yourself, not as a joke, as conversation. Weeks pass. You settle into routines because routines make things feel normal. You wake up, check generators, collect food, drive supply routes, avoid neighborhoods where stray dogs roam in packs now. The world keeps moving without people. Grass pushes through cracks in the pavement. Vines crawl over fences. Birds gather where crowds used to stand. One afternoon, you visit your old neighborhood. Your house is still there. You sit on the roof as the sun sets. Same roof, same sky. But something feels broken. You realize this is the first sunset you've watched without another person existing to see it with you. And suddenly, it matters. You always thought loneliness meant being physically alone. You were wrong. Loneliness is knowing nobody else remembers what you remember. Nobody knows your favorite song. Nobody knows what you looked like at 16. Nobody remembers your mother's laugh, or your worst mistake, or the first time you fell in love. Those memories live only inside your skull now, and when you die, they die too. Months pass. You start leaving lights on in buildings, not for visibility, for comfort. You place mannequins in windows, turn televisions on. Sometimes you sit in empty restaurants with old recordings playing through speakers just to pretend. One night, you hear something, a voice. Your heart nearly explodes. You run outside. You follow the sound through dark streets and abandoned shops. You find the source, a battery-powered radio, still playing an old talk show. You stand there for a long moment. Then, you sit on the curb beside it, And for the first time since everyone disappeared, you cry. Because survival was never the hardest part. You survived. Humans are good at surviving. The hardest part is this. Without other people, who are you performing life for? Who celebrates your victories? Who mourns your losses? Who proves you were ever here at all? You look up at the empty skyline. The city still stands. The stars still shine. The world never needed you to keep spinning. And maybe that's the loneliest realization of all. You are the last human alive. And tomorrow, the silence will still be waiting. Thank you for watching Vinta.